Lashley. It's the rope, the discus, lariat.
The huge suplex.
Good morning, afternoon, night, wherever you may be listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere. We're coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas Studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada. You say potato, I say potato. We've got a packed house today. We've got a packed show today. We got friends in the studio. We got money in the bank. UWW, guests galore. This is a great time. July 2nd. Happy 4th of July weekend. Go home show for Money in the Bank. Pre-home, go home show for UWW. Mr. Matt Mullen all the way on the end. The man simply known by one word, Chief, is in the house.
Don't bother me. I'm dealing with my book.
Okay, yes, please do. Our apprentice, Mr. Thomas Burnett. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
All righty. Very good. Thank you. We have guests. Abraham, the Royal Hawaiian, is here in the house. Hello, everybody out there in April land. Also sitting in studio number 2, Thomas will be joining our good friend Sam, who's a big fan. Also from Jersey. Aloha. There you go. So Sam is with us. Jennifer Santana will be joining us in the second hour at some point. Hopefully we can get Diamante to join us somewhere throughout that second hour. We got a lot to go today, gentlemen and ladies. How we doing? Chief, have I stunned you? or has the quarter run out? Or 702-329-6944.
Put another quarter in the slot. Maybe we'll get like a half hour out of them.
Like Zoltar, right?
Yeah.
702-329-6947. Press the number 1 to come into the chat, to come into the studio and chat with us. Our chat rooms are up. Twitter's up. You name it. Talk to us. We got a lot going on.
And our special guest from Hawaii, Miss Jennifer McCord, is in the house also.
Yep, she is in the house. Jennifer McCord, probably our number 1 non-wrestling fan. Jennifer, probably. God love her. Listen, Jennifer has been. Hey, good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Richard.
Did you say fan?
Yeah.
Where's my fan?
Well, no, that's Lonely Fans.
Oh.
So anyway, Jennifer, we actually referenced his Lonely Fans on the Debt Lifeline this past week because Jennifer was in studio with us then too, and I don't even remember how it came up, but we referenced your Lonely Fans on that show. But our good friend Jennifer, she's been following my shows and our shows for a while, and admittedly, good morning, William, down at Top Rope Collectibles. She's not a wrestling fan. She knows nothing. She knows even less about wrestling than our producer does, and that says a lot. Or little, depending upon how you want to look at it. But she loves the craziness that, thank you, William. We are pinned to the top of the TRC page. We thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
But for some reason, she's entertained by us with what we do here on our show.
She's entertained by me.
Doesn't even give credence to anybody else but himself.
Nope. That's how he is.
See?
Try to take all the credit.
Well,
Chief and ain't easy. That's right.
True. I guess. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know when Elizabeth gets in the chat room. Then we'll see how easy it'll be.
Not today.
Not today. She's out. All right.
She's got errands to do today.
Well, she can download the Go Live Vegas app and listen.
But that doesn't help us anyway because you can't.
That's true. She can't say. Well, she can call in and say, "Chief, I'm listening." So be careful. Anyway.
No.
All right. We got a lot going on.
Yeah,
we got to
do.
stick to it. By the way, we're going to be announcing in about a week or two some news about Thoughts Count Anywhere being shown on a new network started by, if you guys remember, the comedian, Is the network streaming? I don't know. What do you want to call it? The shows are picked up, We're not going live. Relax. Remember how we were?
Our producer's getting these panties in.
Remember I know. Remember
surprise, mofo.
Remember that's right. See ya. Thanks for coming. Remember Avo? Remember Avo.tv? Remember Avo.tv?
Avo, yeah, Avo.
Yeah.
Well,
salute to Avo.
No, don't salute it.
And
Take it back.
you're gone.
David Zucker, former TV producer, who used to be the producer for like Saturday Night Live back in when SNL was good.
Are you going to say back in the day?
Back in the day when it was fun.
You can say it.
I will. He, along with comedian, actor, entrepreneur Byron Allen, if you don't know who that is, look him up. They've got a brand new 80 million viewer regular base TV channel network thing. Anyway, So Thoughts Count Anywhere. Once I get the show times, Thoughts Count Anywhere in segments, in small segments, to have, because I want sports content.
Yeah.
And so look for Thoughts Count Anywhere. Once I get the official setup, we will be on another, and it'll help us. It'll help Go Live Vegas. And I asked him, make sure that the Go Live Vegas commercial stays in our show.
For a small fee, I might not cut out that commercial.
There you go. See, don't cut out my book either. Make sure that's. Although he's got a copy of that separately.
You have to walk before you run.
That's it. And you know what? With 80 million potential viewers, that helps Go Live Vegas and helps us and all of our shows and guests. You know what? God bless us all. So anyway, big news coming on that.
We've been walking for 3 years. It's time to run a marathon.
You ain't shitting.
And we starting. It's starting.
It's starting.
It's starting.
Something's starting.
Yeah.
All right. This one. Oh.
This was news to
I
me.
told you that yesterday. You have such short-term memory.
Hey, this is only 2 hours.
I
Let's
know.
get
I'm trying.
going.
I know. I'm trying. All right. With that, it is
Dang.
time for story time
With
Matt. Well, I'm looking for the cue. You weren't watching.
Story time with Matt.
It is now story time with the enforcer, Matt Mullen.
All right, I got a good one for you guys this week. I was literally about to leave work. I was packing up my stuff, and someone comes knocking on the security door, and they were like, "This guy's gonna jump off this building." And I was like, "Oh, great." And I was like, "Where is he?" And they're like, "He's on top of Nacho Daddy." And I was like, and I instantly stopped caring. And I was like, eh.
Was it because he didn't pick a better place to jump from?
And I was all like, he can go for it. I don't really care. And the lady's like, oh my God. And
I
I'm
was
like,
going to say.
it's like the size of a house. And I was like, what's this guy going to do?
You should.
And I go around the
told him.
corner, and
Jump.
Metro was just showing up, and there's a bunch of crap on this roof that he's like throwing at all the cop cars, and he's just going crazy. He's like super high on meth. Wow. And I was like, this is going to be fun. So we get Metro up on like the balcony so they can see what's going on. And the sergeant's like, this guy's an idiot. Let's just move all the cop cars and make him think we're gone. Because that's what he was like trying to do.
Wow.
So they move all the cop cars on Ogden, and he's like, what do I do?
he looked lost.
And he kind of like looks over at the garbage cans that are sitting there, and I was like, $100 says he jumps in one of them and tries to get away. So the cops like hide. They're all hiding in the alley, like right there. Jeez. And then eventually, like he kind of looks down, scales down, and he looks around. He's like, "Hey, I'm getting away." Next thing you know, he's on the ground violently.
Hey, do you guys have a net down there in case somebody, is pickled and might decide to jump? Do you have one of those big round things that?
No, they don't have those in Las Vegas.
No.
Because when that guy, a couple weeks ago, was like on our bridge for 6 hours.
Yeah, right.
Before he eventually jumped, everyone's like, "Are you gonna go get that airbag thing or something?" They're like, "We don't have that."
The fire departments usually have that, don't they? They stopped
Not
doing
in
that
this
also?
town.
None
There's
of
a
them?
lot of them.
Really?
That's why I'm asking.
Wow.
No, seriously, that's why I'm asking.
Well, you can go to any elementary school, get the parachute game, where they have the
Yeah.
parachute and they play with it. Just run at it, right? You know what that is, right? There you go.
What? I guess we could use a bouncy house if we.
There
had
you go.
to.
But you could see how enthralled Matt is with that suggestion.
But knowing you, I would have said, just let him jump.
Well, he did.
I would have just said Blair Van Halen's jump.
There you go.
All right, on that note.
Bada bing.
Before we all hate mail to Matt at ThoughtsCanAnywhere.com.
Bada bing.
Good thing we're doing something on mental
I
illnesses here.
must
Anyway.
be loud. He turned me down. I seen him.
You should back off. Just back off a little bit.
I seen him push it down.
That's all right.
Yeah, but then
that's good. That's a good
then
cue.
you guys give me shit all the time. Well, we can never hear you in the microphone and stuff like
No,
that.
you sound great
so
right
I'm
now.
Speaking up.
You sound great right now. And look how far away from the mic you are.
I'm getting fired up.
I know you are. Are your teeth in? Yeah, there you are. Okay.
They're there.
All right, time for a couple of quick rumors before we go to break and get started with our guests. Number one, rumor is they might hold off Cena's match until WrestleMania.
Stupid.
Yeah, why?
Why bring him?
Get this in there to you. Come on, get in there.
Why bring him back now, just for his 20th anniversary? Then go away.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That
got
was
more
him. That
movies.
was
That was
him,
me.
not me.
No,
I
that
didn't
was me.
touch it.
Trying to fix it.
I didn't touch it.
Probably got more movies to film, but I want to see Austin Theory against Cena sooner than later.
I think a lot of people feel that
You
way.
take notice he still didn't bring no damn pad today.
Well, one of the things I teach my students on how to do this kind of stuff is you go back and review past shows. So I am betting,
I'm just helping you out there.
I'm
buddy.
hoping that he's going back to look at previous shows to educate himself. But anyway,
Just helping him.
and we're yes, because we haven't really announced it, have we? What
I-
Thomas is doing next week? Have we?
No.
I think
Might be better if we don't, though. Surprise!
you know what, and I'm going to ask.
Yes.
Being the seasoned veteran as I am, with Cena coming back and them giving, and I got to admit, it was excellent what they did for him Monday night. Why in the hell would they not let him, in theory, like Matt said and Thomas said, why not let him wrestle Theory sooner than later?
SummerSlam seems like the logical choice. It could be a swerve. They could be talking about it to push out, but I listen. They want to strike while the iron's hot. They want to get the spotlight off of Vince McMahon. I know, right? Aim for the dragon stuff. They want to get the spotlight off what's
Thank
going
you, Will.
on with McMahon and that whole thing. I think anything past SummerSlam for that to happen would be a waste. Hello, Richie Garcia up in Minnesota.
It'd be a
I
big
think
Good
at
morning,
this
bud.
point, it just depends on Cena's movie schedule, honestly.
Well, if he says he's wrestling a few matches, I got to imagine he's got a couple of months, like last summer, where he's got a couple
Yeah.
of months in between here to put people
Hopefully.
over.
You
So-
think? You
I
think?
talked to Austin Theory last night. Yeah. So I saw him in the casino.
Sure.
And I was like asking him about the Cena thing, and all he did was smile. So I don't know.
Good. Okay.
Did you
that
videotape
kind-
with him a
that
little
kind
something,
of,
something like watch Thoughts Count Anywhere or something?
I tried. I can't do that with
No.
WWE.
Oh,
people.
okay.
Did do you guys think that eventually maybe Cena and Lashley will wrestle?
For what?
Maybe.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Maybe.
Just to wrestle.
Maybe they can do that at WrestleMania.
You mean they have people wrestle just for the sake of wrestling without storylines? How's that possible?
Gunther's called him out too, so we might get Cena to go after the only belt he hasn't won,
That's
They-
true.
the
Then he-
Intercontinental title.
Then he can bury Gunther and win the title. Then
I'm
they
sure he
can,
will, because he said an American will never hold this belt again. So, da 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 da, Super Cena is on the way.
no. Hogan,
Now
you
there
can
he
have
should come
Hogan.
out as, but there he should
Without-
come out as Peacemaker. I mean, come on now, that would be great.
You know how bad I wanted that at the Royal Rumble last
I know.
year?
That would have been great. All right, next topic. Rumor is there's serious talks about calling Solo up to the main roster.
I,
Thoughts?
I like it, but he said that he doesn't want to be just known as the Usos' brother and Roman's cousin.
Good morning, Brandy.
There was an interesting comment I heard on my other favorite show, 30,272 now. Wouldn't it, the only two belts that they don't have is the women's title and the Intercontinental title
For
for them to hold all the belts.
oh, you're talking about the Bloodline.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't it be interesting if he came up and he won the Intercontinental belt?
You'd have to win the Intercontinental and the United States.
And then Naomi comes back and she wins the women's titles.
Yeah, supposedly they have not been fired, or Sasha has not been released. They're still on the roster, so anything can happen, especially with Money in the Bank, uncertainties coming up, SummerSlam, Bailey's return. Who the hell knows?
Well, with JBL not having a telephone and Vince doing what he's doing, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Could we really have creative writing? Who
No.
knows? No.
No.
Okay,
If-
real quickly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If they let Michael P.S. run it backstage, we could have creative writing.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
If you watched Blood and Guts on AEW the other night on Dynamite,
Outstanding.
Santana hurt his leg, and I watched the match. I saw what happened. But unfortunately, tensions are rising with Ortiz, and his contract is expiring. So it's a bad time to get an injury.
Santana.
Santana, I'm sorry. It's a bad time to hurt your knee when you're trying to get out there and possibly land. If you're not re-signing with AEW, possibly land somewhere else when you got a bum wheel.
True, it sucks he got hurt, but he's been like sending like cryptic tweaks out of like dates, and everyone thinks that's when his contract's expiring. There's been a lot of tension backstage, and he's had a fallout with his own tag team partner,
Right.
so that might be the catalyst of him leaving AEW.
Well, ever since they arrived in AEW, they haven't been pushed really well. I mean, they're part of the inner circle, but I would have thought they've been tag team champions by now, and they haven't.
Yeah.
They came in with big fanfare, stealing them from Impact,
Yep.
and
Who knows?
they've dropped the ball.
Who knows? Lastly, before we go to break, because I want to try to stay on schedule to make editing easier for you with these segments. So, yes, sir.
With Punk, Omega, Bryant, and Cole being out, I think AEW still runs a damn fine program.
Oh,
You
listen,
know.
I thought it was a very good. Now, blood and guts style match for me, and this is just me. Bella Maria, Matt is my friend's son. Small world. Matt, do you know who that is? Matt?
Not offhand.
Okay. Bella Maria sends that on Facebook.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, a blood and guts style match with all of that, it's a different style match. Again, being old school. It was an interesting match. It was, for what it was, I think it was a tremendous match. And I know AEW likes to kind of go in those directions with the bloody, violent side of stuff. But it was an interesting match, especially to end up at the top of the cage. JR, though, good old JR, love him to death. I don't know how many times in that match did he refer to Cesaro as Cesaro. And then, of course, he referenced Hell in the Cell with Undertaker and Mankind, where they talked 20 years ago, I was when someone came crashing. I mean, he alluded to it, but calling Cesaro 2 or 3 times.
He called Daniel Bryanson Daniel Bryan like 5 times too.
Yeah.
It's time for him to hang it up.
You know, well, he's on a reduced schedule now because of his illness or whatever. But I think he only called Blood and Guts Wednesday night,
Yeah.
right? It's the
But
only
he
match
did
he came in
Rampage
for.
but he did all the Rampage last night. It's 13.
William wants to know what's an interim champion, like pretend? Is that so? I'm not a fan of the interim title thing. Anyway, I got to go to break. Rumor is Bailey's expected to return soon. The question is, in quotations, what does return soon mean? Who knows? We'll find out soon, we hope. Anyway, with that, it is time to step aside for our first break. We got wholesale changes going on. You see on the desk, Matt somehow won Money in the Bank. I must have missed that on social media. Cashing in tonight. Who knows what's in?
I'm going to drop the elbow.
He may have filled that with confetti for all we know. Anyway, with that, you're watching the gang here. Stay tuned. We'll be back with April on set, Studio 2. Thomas is moving over to join Sam. Money in the Bank is what we're going to talk about next. We'll be right
Doing
back.
exercise.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit hey, all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Seth Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big T. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere. This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching the Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Bavaria. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
All righty. Remember the old game when we were growing up? Car would come to a red light. The car was packed. And you used to play a game of, what was it, Chinese fire drill, right? Everybody gets out and you rotate around the car and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, let's get that out.
Excuse me, I'm doing some
Housekeeping.
housekeeping here.
There we go. Yes, there we
There
go.
we go.
All right.
How's that?
There we go.
So as it seems to be customary during our commercial break, we play Chinese fire drill here in the studio. Because you notice we kicked Thomas out, which I know will make Brandy very happy. We know how much we know Brandy loves Thomas up here. But we've only kicked him out over to Studio 2. Why don't you introduce who's here with us in Studio 2, Miss April Hahn, the Royal Hawaiian?
In Studio 2, we have Mr. Sam Weissman, my wrestling buddy from New Jersey.
Well, hold on a second. He's going to turn your mics on in a second. Right now he's doing stuff behind you because the monitor back there got covered up, so we want to put the TCA monitor back up behind him. So we're doing a little housekeeping. But that's okay. We'll get to them in a second. So as you see here on the desk, we have a replica. I think that's a replica. I don't see any scratches or dents. So it's either brand new, Matt, or you made that in your basement last night, one or the other. I'm not sure.
No, it's from the 2016 Money in the Bank. I got Dean Ambrose to sign it after he won it.
Right on. There you go. All right.
Very cool.
So we're going to be talking
You want to
with...
sell it?
Yeah.
Everything's got a price.
You got to say that with the right.
What's the price?
I don't know.
He'll come up with
I
something.
He's
give
up
you.
for
I
negotiating
give you
on that.
$1.250.
We'll talk about it after that.
and two donuts to be named later. All right, so we're going to spend time this morning. Listen, Money in the Bank tonight is in town, MGM Grand Garden, right? Is that where they moved it to after 400 different moves?
Yes.
We have April Hahn. She's going to be joining us talking about that. And, of course, Sam, are they officially set up there? Sir, there they are.
Test.
There they are. You can see my arm. I feel like I can,
Aloha.
see, if I do this, can I... Ooh, look, I can give him a willy in his ear over there. Look at that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there it is,
stupid. You guys, lights on there?
on the
Aloha.
All right, Sam is on. Sam's is working.
Test.
No, there you are. Now we
Test.
hear Thomas. All right, there we go. Brandy says, good morning to the beautiful April.
Hi, Brandy.
All right, so Money in the Bank.
Morning, sister.
And I was told when Matt came in all seriousness, there might be a little something in that briefcase. Is that right, sir? All right, there might be. So let's get through Money in the Bank discussions.
All right, let's
Sam,
go.
welcome to Thoughts Count Anywhere, sir.
Aloha. I am so honored to be here. I am honored. I am to be.
He's tongue-tied.
What's the expression? To be graced to be in your presence.
Oh, you know what he said before? I don't think you arrived yet. Do you realize he gave up to see Liv Morgan this morning to come watch TCA? What does that tell
That's
you?
dedicated. I wouldn't even do
That's-
that. No part of the show.
Oh, well, you didn't tell him that, but we knew.
But he did say Liv, of course, being from Jersey, she's actually got some stuff going up in Jersey soon. And Sam, like he said, and I can see her probably back in my home state anyway. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm close friends with somebody much more beautiful and talented
Well-
than Liv Morgan. And that
Well,
would be,
thanks. I
that would be the
appreciate-
Royal Hawaiian.
They're so
there she
sweet.
is. There she. By the way, do you have your nation on over there? You got your own
I
little.
got the.
What page are you
Pineapple
doing yours?
Nation
Pineapple
on
Nation?
Yeah, Pineapple Nation.
So you're
on
simulcasting.
I am. I
You're
always do
simulcasting or
live.
simulcast?
Yes.
Okay. How are you,
Nothing
by the way? You
I'm
look
good,
great.
Good. Thank you. I'm doing okay. We've been busy since we got here. Oh, you're so funny. Sure, thanks, Aaron.
She gets a whistle and I get the damn shitty
Hi,
toilet.
Alex.
What the hell?
Hola,
Well,
¿cómo estás?
if the shoe fits.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's been good.
Well, it's good.
We're here all the way till the 6th. So Sam and I are on vacation, but doing a little bit of work tomorrow.
I was sweating
have a
Sam
meet
getting
and
out
greet.
here because with all that's going on with these flights.
Well, that's true. And we watched the news, and it was like, oh, well, it's the worst time or the busiest time,
Yeah.
it said, since the pandemic. So we're hoping, I don't mind if I get stuck here, but Sam has to go home.
Well, we can put him on a slow boat to China to get back.
Yeah.
You saw our friend Jeff Brunk. He couldn't get out yesterday. He was going up to Minnesota for vacation. He couldn't get out.
My dad was supposed to go back to Jersey in August to see my sister.
Yeah.
And
He got a message yesterday or 2 days ago. Flight's already been canceled. In
crazy.
August.
It's
Okay?
crazy.
United Airlines.
Check JetBlue.
I'm
That's
leaving it up to
that's-
him.
That's
Okay.
who
I think he's.
All right.
Go ahead.
That's who I work for,
Who's that?
United.
Oh, okay. Well, but that was then.
Yeah.
By the way, April Hahn is the newest inductee into our Poster Hall of Fame.
Yay.
You can see right there. Right.
Woo-hoo.
Let's see if I can do this
Autographed
right.
by me.
I always screw this up.
So
This is why I can
stay
never be a weatherman.
tuned,
There
and
she
you
is
might
right
be able to win that.
That's right. We're going to raise money at the end of the year. We're going to auction that off for
Thank you,
everybody.
Alex.
Thomas, you ready over there in Studio 2?
I am ready.
All right. We ready to go over our first match, by the way? Money in the Bank right there. We got it here tonight. 5 p.m. Pacific on what network?
Peacock.
There. Thank you. You worried me there for a second, Matt.
Did I miss the WWE report?
Well, this is what happens. See, when I'm in charge.
I told you it goes off the rails quickly.
You got to have your seatbelt on.
We do what we want when we want.
As
where
I
we
said at the top of the hour, but before we started and before I even introduced you.
We're wasting time.
I know we are.
Oh, okay.
Well, this time we can blame Sam.
Okay.
Sorry.
You guys are part of our Money in the Bank panel.
My bad.
So we're going to talk about Money in the Bank first. So, all right.
Hey,
let's talk about it. Let's do it.
TRC, Top Rope Collectibles, Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific. Be there.
Now who's wasting time?
Because the chief said so.
But that's okay because you know what? William has donated $250 to my new show called The Round Table, which will be debuting Thursday, where we're going to be supporting mental health organizations here in town. Anyway, all right. Let's go with Money in the Bank. You ready for Money in the Bank?
Ding, ding,
Have you ever seen Money in the Bank before? Or is this your first time?
Yeah, my first time.
All right. Sam, have you seen MITB before? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you with letters.
I've seen some. I've been to SummerSlam. I've been to Extreme Rules, and this will be the third pay-per-view that I've been to.
You gotta remember, people from the Pinelands are slow.
It's the northern ones that are faster, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
It's lack of sleep, I think.
All right, let's go from bottom up on this list. Undisputed Tag Team Championship, Usos, Street Profits. Who wants to start? Sam, why don't you start? And Thomas, you guys start over there.
There's no question. It'll be a good match, and as much as I despise the Bloodline, and I would love to see Street Profits win, it's not happening. It's bad for business. Usos retain, of course.
All right, Thomas.
Totally agree with Sam. It's the Usos. They're not losing those belts anytime soon.
Mr. Matt.
The ones are winning. We
Chiefy.
acknowledge the
Chiefy.
Bloodline.
Street Profits.
Oh, going the other way. All right.
Oh. Well,
Miss April.
I really like the Street Profits.
Because you're a new friend now.
Well, yes, but I do like them. I think I've always liked them. It's kind of like a group thing, right?
Well, if you want to call it a group thing in Vegas, God bless you.
Yeah.
This is Vegas after all.
Well,
Thank you
What
very much.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby.
But I think I got to go with the guys over there and the Usos.
All right. I don't. As much as Money in the Bank is a major pay-per-view for all intents and purposes, it's not the right pay-per-view for the Usos to lose the belts just yet. So I'm going to be on the Usos bandwagon.
Yep.
So, all right.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
know.
But all right. United States Championship. Theory, Lashley. Studio 2, Thomas.
Ooh. I think we have a new champ.
Oh.
I think Lashley's going to win, and maybe they set up on Raw Theory and Cena at SummerSlam. Screw this WrestleMania shit.
Okay. Sam?
I'm going to agree with Thomas. Of the 4 non-ladder matches, I think this could be the one upset. I think Mr. Lashley could be walking out with the belt, U.S. belt. I think we could be seeing an appearance by Mr. Cena, who could provide a distraction of some sort or some kind of interference because of his little thing going on with Mr. Theory. And I could see this being the one big upset. I could see Mr. Lashley walking out with the strap.
Want to send a shout out to, what was that one, Salty, out on Twitter. She sent in a hello from the Twitter land. We've got Lashley by DQ from William. And Brandy did mention that this is one of these pay-per-views where she feels it's pretty predictable on what's going to happen. So, Matt, we got 2 Lashleys. Lashley, right? You said, Sam? Or did you say Theory?
No, Lashley.
Lashley. All right. So we got two Lashes over there.
I don't think it was an upset if Lashley beats Theory at this point. It's Bobby Lashley. I think it's more of an upset if Theory can somehow beat Bobby Lashley, even though he's champion. And I think that upset's going to happen, and Theory wins.
Okay. Chiefy.
When we were talking before we went on the show, would this be the place where Lashley wins the belt and it becomes Cena versus Lashley before Cena versus Theory? So I'm going to go with the group. I'm going to go with Lashley.
Okay.
Even though I don't think it's the best storyline.
Yes, and I am going to go with the group also. I'm not really a fan of Theory, and I'm really not a Lashley fan either, but
Mhm.
that's where I'm going to lean.
It's like the lesser of two evils
Yes,
for you, isn't it?
it is.
It
It
is.
is.
I'm going to say that it's going to be a non-finish. Something screwy is going to happen. Count out something. Maybe McMahon comes down to support his guy for 5 seconds. Listen, if he's been showing up on TV, and I'm talking about Vince McMahon with all that's been going on, what's not to say that he wouldn't show up at the pay-per-view to help his guy Theory in some way, either to retain or create a DQ?
True. If he comes out, what kind of silly shit do you think he's going to say this week?
Hello, Yennefer on Twitter. Good afternoon, you guys. We look cute. Thank you, Yennefer. We appreciate that on Twitter. What is he going to do? Is that your question?
I said, what silly shit is he going to say?
Vince?
Because the first time it was just, here's our tagline. The second time is Cena's going to come back even though everybody knew.
I don't think he has to say anything. I think if he just shows up and is a presence around the ring for Theory, whatever, causes enough of a distraction,
Yeah.
Theory from behind with a roll-up or something, he doesn't have to say anything because he's, like you said, he's been on the 2 shows with his one-liners. And thanks, everybody. Tip your waiters and waitresses. Thanks for coming, you know.
His music could just hit, and then that distracts Lashley, and then that's it.
There you go.
He never shows up.
Yeah, there you go. That's another possibility. So I think this is a match I think could be up for grabs surprisingly, but I think it's going to I'm going to have to call Theory on this one, just because something goofy I think is going to happen, in my opinion. But okay, next match. By the way, programming note: no
DQ.
rant today. No rant today because of all that we have to go on. Chief has graciously given back his 3 minutes. Oh, look at your biggest fan.
Oh, she's
She
waiting
wanted a
for
rant
that.
from you.
I'm upset.
Oh, I might get one.
We'll do it on the commercial
you
break.
might-
We'll do it for
no,
you.
no,
But we got to keep it wrestling related today.
You might get one.
All right, we might get. He's brewing for you, Judge. Just for you, he's brewing one.
Can I get Chief's rant off after the show?
You probably will. All right, SmackDown Women's Championship: Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. Sam.
This is another no question. The baddest woman on the planet wins in a good match. Can I say this? Is this a family? This is a family show
it doesn't
or a
matter.
non-family show?
Sam, say whatever
can
the fuck
say-
you want.
You can say whatever you want, Sam.
My only hope is that Natalya has a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yeah, she's not wearing the.
In other words, Sam likes hubcaps.
Well, I got to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind either. She's been looking really good lately. Anyway,
Stop.
Thomas.
Ronda, armbar, game over.
Okay. I saw something about the sharpshooter. Was there any issues with her being able to use the sharpshooter?
No.
No? Okay. I was just curious. I saw something that made me, in the story last night, that made me wonder if she's not able to use the sharpshooter or something, so I maybe misread the article.
I think you
Matt,
misread it.
Yeah, well, no, I probably had Chief's glasses on when I read it. Matt, go ahead.
And still, Ronda Rousey retains.
Okay. Chief.
Natalya.
Oh, another
Ooh,
upset.
upset.
Okay. April.
Ronda Rousey.
Okay. Charlotte come back?
No.
Charlotte's looming. To cause a distraction? No. To get involved here with this one?
Not big enough show.
I think Bailey's coming back.
Yeah.
That's who I'd like to see
And,
come back.
and Bailey's going to cause some confusion today.
Confusion or...
Confusion.
So will Ronda retain? Will it be... You
No.
can't have another throw-out match.
No. Natalya.
Oh, you picked Natalya. Okay. All right. I would like to see Bailey come back. I think it's time.
I think Bailey's coming back.
She's only a couple of days away from 1 year being injured.
I think Bailey's coming back today.
So, all right. I'd like to see it. I wouldn't mind. Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Carmella. This is the match where I think if Bailey were to come back, Bailey sort of Becky's Carmella,
Hey.
and Bailey goes at it with Bianca.
Then does Bailey win?
No.
No.
So that'd be a waste.
That might happen.
No, it won't
but
be a waste. It'll start a feud with her to get back her title.
How's it a waste?
Because why have Bailey return and not win the belt like Becky? That would be like Becky returning at SummerSlam and not winning.
We got to call her.
We do.
calling
You
in.
just say somebody just got saved by the bell.
Someone got saved by the bell.
Because you was going to get the Chiefs.
Thank you for
rant
calling
just then,
Thoughts Count
buddy.
Anywhere. Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Juan Hernandez from Carson, California.
Hey,
Hey,
Carson.
Juan. What's up, Juan? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dude?
He always
How you
gets
doing?
through.
Good. We're doing well. What you got on your mind, sir?
April, question for the Money in the Bank. Which woman are you going for?
We're working on it.
Bianca, we got to see her last night live. I'm on her social
think he
media.
means the ladder match.
No, it means the ladder match.
Oh,
He's
the
asking to
ladder
pick your
match.
winner in the ladder match.
Oh, I thought he said Bianca.
Well, someone who is going to win there will have a belt to, or have the
against
chance.
her.
Right.
Okay,
If you're not sure who's in it, you can look at the second bullet point right there.
yeah, no, I think, well, Asuka is Sam's favorite. I'm really kind of tossed between. I kind of want to go for
Asuka or Becky, actually.
No, actually, I really want Rodriguez. What's her first name?
Raquel.
Raquel. I don't know. For some reason I've got a weird feeling about her, and I said, you know what? I would really like to see her win. So, I don't know. I think that's a choice because there was no one really like I was dead set on.
Okay.
And this morning, Sam and I were talking. And I said, you know what? I want to root for her. So
All right.
I'm going to root for her.
Who are you rooting for in that match?
Oh, me?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure. I mean, all the female athletes are great. It's kind of hard for me to choose.
So he was asking you for some guidance, I think,
Yes.
there, April.
Cop out
Well,
answer.
I'm going to go for Rodriguez and hope that she wins one. So, and you know that I'm cheering for Bianca on her match. So, watch it later, and maybe you'll see me on TV.
There you go. Thank you for calling, my friend. We
Thanks, Juan.
appreciate it.
Aloha.
Can we go back to the
Okay,
Bianca
aloha.
match?
We appreciate it. What's
Bye.
Can we go back to the Bianca match?
that? We're not. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bianca, hands down. It should be a good match. I just want to say I would like to see Rhea come out and do something. She's my favorite. I love her, and I think she's going to be a star for a long, long time. Go, Rhea.
Well, you had to get that in. That was not Sam.
Good morning, Adam. Thank you for checking in. So, Thomas, who's your pick?
Bianca.
Matt.
The EST of WWE. Retains
Chief.
her belt.
Bianca.
And we've already heard from April. I too. We'll make it a full deck. I'm gonna pick Bianca as well. She got a great rub yesterday. If you saw the Undertaker's article, there was a message that was posted where he said that he believes she is and will continue to be like the fastest rising, the biggest woman star right now, et cetera, et cetera. So she got.
Besides my Nikita Lyons coming up.
Well, yes, in NXT. I can't wait till she's up on the main roster, as they call it.
Yes.
So, but all right, let's do another match. Let's see if we can finish the matches here because we're down now to the two ladder matches. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match: Lacey Evans, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. We'll go around the horn opposite this time. We already know who April's selection is with that. Matt, I'll go to you first.
Obviously, I want Alexa Bliss to win every match she's in, but it's either her or Liv Morgan.
Wow, really?
Okay, either. So pick one. It's like they can't end in a tie.
I'm going to go Liv Morgan just because I want to see her get the chance to finally be champion.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chief.
She stole my thunder. I'm going with Raquel.
Okay. Brandy says Becky.
on.
Okay. Sam, give us your final thought on who will win the women's ladder match.
I'm a big fan of Becky and Asuka. Big time Bex is grabbing the briefcase.
Well, I don't think it's Liv. She's winning too much, so that's like puts it out of the equation.
Sir, get out.
Usher.
There's the door.
Cut his mic.
Matt's trying
I'm
to
telling
send
you,
you
he
out the
said
door,
that,
Thomas.
Usher.
Well, this is WWE booking, so Liv,
Hey,
Liv's what?
this is a 2-hour show. You
I'm getting there.
make your damn decision,
I'm
will
going
you?
to.
Hurry up.
I will if you quit
Hurry up,
interrupting me.
Thomas.
Hurry
The
up, will
guy
you?
doing random commercials during the show.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going with Lacey.
All right, we got a Lacey Evans
That's a
sighting.
good. I like that. That's a good choice.
So
Who the hell did I pick the other night?
So before we move on with my pick on this, I just saw on the prompter that our producer has a special picture for Sam. So Sam, look at the monitor right ahead across from you, and there you go.
Oh my God, Sam! Look at that.
Natalia.
Oh my God! Look at. Can you see it right there? This one. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, she doesn't wear the full bodysuit anymore.
No.
That's what she wore last night on the show.
She could put me in the sharpshooter any day.
So Sam and my buddy Juan,
I like
they
the
are
headlock
both
idea.
lovers of female wrestling.
Yeah, I
They
could
really,
be an
really
honorary
are.
member of Los Lotharios.
I don't think they let our kind in there, Sam.
Oh,
Okay, I have someone that says they have Charlotte to return to put Natty over Ronda, settling up Flair and Neidhart for SummerSlam.
The fight of generations.
Yes, oops.
That'll
and
be
I hit
interesting.
So I
That's
can't
not. I
read
mean,
the rest.
listen. The great thing about Money in the Bank, anything
That's
can
their
happen,
call.
right? Anything. Bailey could get involved. Charlotte. I mentioned Charlotte before. Who else is out there that we haven't seen in a while? You know, and Adam Barber says this is the first year on the women's side. He truly feels it could go so many ways with so many people. I'm in the corner of Liv Morgan. I want to see Liv. I want to see Liv get the win on this one. And last but not least, before we get, Chief, that's in response to your haggling, Mr. Thomas, by the way, from
Yep.
Brandy. So
Yep. My sister's got my back.
Shant says Bailey comes back and takes out one of the women's competitors to get in the women's Money in the Bank match, and she will win.
So goodbye, Shotzi.
Uh-oh.
You know what? That's not a bad point. You know, I mean.
I think she comes back too.
All right, last one before we go to break. Of course, the men's match: Seth Rollins, April's favorite male wrestler, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Amos, Sami Zayn, Riddle, and as of last night, Madcap Moss. Let's go with Thomas on this one first.
Rollins to set up him cashing in at SummerSlam and setting up Cody versus Seth Part 4 at next year's WrestleMania.
Okay.
I'm going last.
Sam? I usually have our special guest go last.
An interesting take on this would be one of the guys who bears my name, Sammy, Mr. Zayn.
Mr.
Would be
Zayn.
him. An interesting concept would be him winning it and squashing the whole cashing in concept because he believes he's part of the bloodline. So he would take it and just squash it and not cash it in at all. So he could be part of the bloodline. But I don't think that's happening. I like Riddle. I'm a fan of his. But I believe this whole event is going to be is going to stay in the Rollins Lynch family, and I believe Seth freaking Rollins will be grabbing the briefcase.
Okay.
Okay.
I think if their WWE's plan is to get the belts off of Roman, I think if they plan on doing it at SummerSlam, Seth Rollins is going to win. But I really want to see Drew McIntyre win so he can cash in at Clash at the Castle and finally get his moment for holding WWE up during the whole pandemic era.
That would be fantastic.
Fantastic. Ditto. I agree 100%.
So my pick is Drew McIntyre.
So are you taking Drew also?
Of course.
All right, Chief, you're next to last. Because I go last. Because I can.
I'm not giving you one yet.
Oh, come on.
All right, so with that, we're going to step aside for a
He's still
break
trying
right
to
now.
remember the names.
All right, I'm going to tell you.
Drew McIntyre.
I was going to go. This is no laughing matter as to who my dark horse was going to be. Madcap. I know you could see one person caught it. Madcap was going to be my pick. I mean, they're pushing this guy. He wins last night, but no. Hey, listen, but you, sir, just sold me on the idea that Drew McIntyre will win to set that up. You just sold me on that. All right.
He's going to win the belt when they go overseas. He will win the belt in his hometown.
There you have it. We're going to step aside for a second break so we can pay some bills. You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere with this motley crew. We'll be right back.
It's true. Matt made it.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts Count Anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit hey, all your gimmickry go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
We forgot to warm up before the Money in the Bank.
And we're
discussion
back,
set
folks.
up.
We're back.
Chief hasn't even, there's no rant, so Chief hasn't even, there he goes. Now we're warming up. All right, everybody at home, everybody's got to do the Chief's exercise.
Coming up with a rant just for our special guest.
What's that?
He was supposed to come up with a rant for our special
That's
guest.
right. Have you come up with one? We're going to do it before this hour is out, but if you want to do a quick 2-minute rant, there you go. There's Chief CD. He's upped the price. He will send you $1.39 if you purchase his video. Oh, and a free membership to his Lonely Fans page.
With WD-40.
There you go. And a case of WD-40
That's
will be
it.
sent.
Don't
there you
forget
go.
the
Exactly.
WD-40.
There it
It'll
is.
probably
There's
take the whole
Chief's
key to
Only
get the
Fans.
damn thing started.
And it probably has a plug at the end that you can't even use in today's
All right,
outlets.
I'm going to segue. I'm going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to segue. I'm going to do the Chiefs real quick rant so you don't have to cut it off.
2 minutes?
2 minutes. That's all. 2 minutes.
So now we're down to
I'm going to
1:58.
segue into the next program that's coming on with our good friend Mr. Aaron Phillips. I saw a thing yesterday in the newspaper talking about people who had applied for school jobs in Clark County.
Is it wrestling related?
Yeah, it doesn't have. Hey, that's why it's called Thoughts Count Anywhere. So anyway, shit, you threw me off. So anyway,
Clark County School District
yes.
hiring.
So anyway, people had applied and they were turned down. Now Clark County comes out and says, "Oh, we want you to reapply, but as part-time." Well, you know what, Clark County, you just got a huge bunch of money. Why the hell are you being cheap bastards so that people aren't going to be able to get benefits as school teachers?
Yep.
That's bullshit. So that's the Chiefs rant today. Over and out, and I hope I segued into your next show there, sir, to help you out.
Yeah. If people will stay tuned in 2 hours, absolutely. But no, listen, it's so fun. It's the poor teachers in this town. We're listen. I was even the other day. I was coaxing Jennifer because she's a kindergarten teacher out in
pisses
Hawaii.
me off.
1,500
Me too. Pisses me off,
1,500 openings going into next school year for teachers, and a lot of the people that Chief's referring to are seasoned professional educators.
They're veterans.
20, 30 years of teaching, and they've been turned down. Now they want them to reapply for substitutes. Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
You know why?
Yeah,
Because-
the reason being because they don't want to pay into their damn retirement and shit.
Well, they're already
Yeah.
they're already getting
Cheap
paid.
bastards.
They're already getting
They
paid
are, that's so
retirement.
bad.
Don't get
But
me
I'll
started, man.
No. If they are retired, which many of these people were,
I am retired.
they are these former educators.
Thank you.
You know you're retired. We're all tired. Oh, retired.
No, I'm retread.
They
Fiberglassed it.
My point is, when you're licensed as a substitute,
Yes.
you get paid X amount of dollars per
Yes.
day up to 10 days.
Yes.
Then, if it's a long-term assignment, from the 11th day on, they bump the daily rate. So with all these openings of 1,500 openings, instead of paying a starting teacher at $51,000,
Right.
okay, or hiring back these people at either previous whatever, they can take a seasoned veteran where they have a long-term opening for 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, a pregnancy leave, whatever it is, get the benefit of a full-time teacher, but at a sub-wage. And that's how they're going to fill the majority of these openings. I guarantee it.
Could you imagine me applying to be a school teacher?
No, but crossing guards, I could see you doing.
I already did that.
You applied?
Yeah, I applied.
Oh, I'm going to talk about that too.
Did you get fired for throwing a sign at a car?
I
I
might
can totally see that.
Hell yeah. Oh, hey, no. I'm gonna have it on.
No holds barred crossing
And
guard.
those son bitches go speeding through. I'm gonna blow their tires out.
All right. Oh, good. There you go.
But teachers are way, way, way underpaid. It's amazing,
You know, Jennifer's
we
just-
have athletes that make millions and millions of dollars, and
Piss
we can't
me
get
off.
teachers paid a great wage because they're teaching our future. and to give them benefits that they deserve, that's a crock. So I'm pissed off with you, Chief, because I just think it's rotten.
I hope that rant was okay for you.
Well,
Thank
she's a
you.
kindergarten teacher. Of course, you're going to love it.
Teacher.
All right, let's get into some quick WWE topics before we go to our break to end the hour. Number one, gentlemen and ladies, this is going to sort of be rapid fire kind of stuff so we can get everything in. Number one, Sam, Logan Paul has officially signed a multi-year deal with WWE.
Don't like the guy. Think he's a jerk. But I can see where this is going.
Don't hold back now. Don't hold back.
I can see where this is going.
Freaking New Jersey attitude.
There could be something happening in today's event.
No.
I could see where he could come out and distract The Miz. Oh no, wait, The Miz is not in.
He's not in the match.
Yeah, that's right. But I could see him coming out this Monday night on Raw and.
Ms. TV?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. When I was thinking about it before, I could see Logan Paul and Miz, something happening with them at SummerSlam, even though they've already had their big incident, in the past with Miz, turning his back and putting the move on Logan Paul. But I think they could have a rematch at SummerSlam. It's possible.
All right. Quickly, Tom, Matt, your thoughts on Mr. Logan?
I think the rematch is happening, but I fucking hate Logan Paul. Jesus Christ!
I thought he did. I thought he held his own at WrestleMania.
Even then, why would you release all these talented ass superstars
And everybody's asking
to
that.
re-sign a fucking YouTuber?
Yep.
Yeah.
True. Absolutely.
Hey,
No.
hey. I'd,
Matt
hit the nail
and
on the
I
head.
are
You're gonna
always,
catch Matt's rant
we
in a
are in
fucking
sync all the
second.
time, Matt.
I'd rather have our buddy than Logan Paul.
Hell yeah.
Who's your buddy?
Huh? Tell her who.
Killer Cross?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, yeah.
All right, next topic. Let's see. Thomas, give me your thoughts on John Cena's return to Raw this past week.
Good segment. It better be Cena Theory at SummerSlam. If not, we riot.
You had to get that in, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Chief, Tony Khan approved Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Big Show sending in videos for Cena on Raw, and Mark Henry prepared one, but was not used, and we'll talk about probably why here in a second. But Chief, give me your thoughts on Tony Khan having that happen.
I've always said I think cross promoting is fantastic, and I hope Vince lets him do the same thing when JR decides to retire. I hope Vince lets him, or it ain't Vince now. I hope Stephanie and Triple H let the wrestlers from WWE say their hellos and goodbyes to JR when he goes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was fantastic.
Well, WWE did allow AJ Styles to record for Impact's anniversary, their anniversary show,
Yeah.
and I think Bryan Danielson did also, if I'm not mistaken. I think he sent a message in, something. If not, I know AJ certainly did, but Mark Henry did record a piece because everybody remembers the swerve when he gave his retirement speech in the ring, Mark Henry, and then he turned around and blasted him. Well, in his comments, he referenced AEW fans, WWE fan, Universe AEW fans, and he believes it was never used because he mentions AEW.
He said
in the piece.
AEW, that's why.
Yeah.
Couldn't they just edit it out, though?
What's that?
Couldn't they have just edited out the
Oh,
AEW part?
sure. Yeah, they could have.
They don't have Matt's talent, so they don't know how to do it.
All right. We got a caller coming in. All right. Caller, thank you for calling Thoughts Count Anywhere. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
Oh, Sal in the NYC. I'm April's friend. How you doing?
Sal from Sal NYC.
April.
Sal, my buddy, how are you?
Aloha. I'm great. How
I'm
you
sorry.
doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry I missed my Aloha Friday because I was traveling to Vegas yesterday morning.
That's
and I've
okay.
been busy. So
Hang on.
thank you for sending my goodie.
What,
And
you have,
so-
That's quite all right. You get a bing bong. That's the Knicks greeting. Bing bong. That's the Subway greeting.
Hey, Sal, you in New York City, huh?
I'm in the NYC, buddy.
Hey, do me a favor, will you?
Yes.
Send me some tomato pies, will you?
I will do the best I could for you, buddy.
I don't want no pizza shit. I want tomato pies. All right, you know what I'm talking about.
I could arrange that for certain.
I'm hoping to see Sal in August at the Asylum's Wrestle Bash 22. Hopefully he can make it. Yeah.
I got to cross state lines to go to beautiful downtown New Jersey.
Yes.
There is a beautiful downtown New Jersey. I didn't live there.
Where the hell's that
I
at?
don't think
Was-
the word
I
beautiful
live
and New
there.
Jersey belong in the same sentence.
Well, southern part is not. The shoreline. Wait a minute. The shoreline of Jersey is wonderful.
Tom's River.
I'm
Yes.
just kidding.
Tom's
Since
River's
he's
great.
closer
Tom's
to New
River.
York, can you just face east and flip off that whole state for me? Appreciate
Well,
it.
Sal is so great that every Friday I get an Aloha Friday greeting, and he shows me a video of him on the subway, and I get
Right on.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I get my little update from the NYC from
Hey,
Sal.
hey, Sal, what's your favorite match going to be for Money in the Bank, buddy? What are you looking for?
I would go with the Rollins. You always got to go with Rollins.
Okay.
How about the women's side?
Oh, well, you got to go with Liv.
Liv. Oh, he's next.
All right.
He's with you.
Very good. We appreciate that. Just as a reminder to everybody also watching on April's feed, we thank you. Remember, after the show, you can go back to Thoughts Count Anywhere, a show on Facebook, watch the video again, go to our YouTube channel, Twitter, every place else. And if you're driving around and you got to leave your house and can't watch, download the Go Live Vegas mobile app to your phone at this time so you can take us on the go. Sal, we appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much, and
We got to head off to break.
April.
Aloha.
It's great talking to everybody.
Thank you, Sal.
you.
Keep
Thanks,
listening.
Sal.
We
Thanks for
appreciate it. All right, with that,
Definitely.
we got to go to our break at the top of the hour. We're getting ready to go to break number 2, hour number 2. What a fast first hour.
I know.
Everybody's
So
involved with
fast.
Money in the Bank. Coming up on the second hour, we should have Jennifer Santana in-house talking about UWW. We're hoping Diamante will join us. And we have to cash in money. Oh, let's do that real quickly. Have you ever cashed in Money in the Bank?
Never.
Let's give her a feel for what that is here. Let's see what's in there for her. Real quickly before we go to break, I forgot. No belt. What is that? Oh, what is this? Drew freaking McIntyre. Look at that. Woo! Now, for those who don't remember the last time that April was in the studio, across the studio from where I'm sitting, there's a monitor there, and we were watching SmackDown.
God.
And Drew popped in there, man. She was kissing that screen.
Kissing the screen.
I think Aaron's still trying to clean that screen off, I think, from a month and a half ago. But I have to tell you, this is from Thoughts Count Anywhere for all you do to support us,
Thank you,
for everything.
guys.
And of course, this is
Oh,
courtesy,
my
not
God.
courtesy, but we purchased it from our good friends, Top Rope Collectibles. Thank you, guys.
Thank
and that is
you,
now in the hands.
guys. Oh, no.
Both pictures are yours
Yeah.
as a thank you.
My heart is going like
All right,
that.
with that, we got to go to break because we just saw Jennifer Santana is working her way towards the studio, and I saw her carry a box. Is there her own Money in the Bank? Who knows? Thoughts Count Anywhere, hour number 2. We'll be right back.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big Chief. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the Essential Character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching the Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Devari. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? I just wonder, is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit-ya-hey, all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as you see here, our good friend Jennifer Santana is now in studio with us. If there's nothing more evident, when Jennifer Santana walks into a room, chaos breaks out, ladies and gentlemen. Happily breaks out, by the way. Let me clarify that, because she's been kind enough. This is like scoop story for us.
I'm ready for my damn headlock.
As you...
Every time, the tradition.
Instead of a handshake, you just got a headlock, Chief. That's it.
I'm auditioning.
We have a belt here in front. I know Chief has one in his hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't display it yet.
Nope.
Studio 2 has some stuff which we'll display. And if I'm not mistaken, Jennifer, please correct me, but is this the first time that these belts are being shown? I know we had them. You had them on pictures and stuff.
Yeah, in person.
But in person, right? So we're excited. We're getting a scoop here. We are showing off in person for the first time. The UWW Championship belts will be up for grabs at some point, which we'll talk about. How you doing?
I'm good.
I asked that as a loaded question because we're a week away from UWW2.
Busy.
UWWevents.com to get your tickets, if you're out of state, out of city, get your pay-per-view right now for only $5.99 because next week and next Saturday goes up to $9.99. Get in now.
UWW2.
Thank you. I'm trying to add a little panache. That's how they would say it in France. When they Oh, what is that? Look at that belt. What is that?
There it is.
Which one is that?
The Nevada State Championship.
And which one is that do we have? Is that one right there?
That is this one right here.
Chief, hold that up.
Chief, that's all you.
That's all you. You're the Nevada State champ. Look at that belt. Look at that. First time they're showed in public.
So
Look at that.
shiny.
It is. They are so shiny. Are they? Is it heavy there, Chief?
It's so heavy.
Can you manage? It's 10 pounds of gold supposedly, right?
I'm going to tell you what, that's a beautiful belt, and whoever designed these for you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
All right, now.
I'd like to hand this one out.
Good luck with that. I think the GM would be the appropriate person to hand them out to the first champions.
Damn.
You ask me. I mean, it's...
We'll have to have a discussion
Yeah.
afterwards.
Do you know
Whoever
somebody who
wins
knows
the
somebody?
headlock.
Yeah, it's
Just put 'em in a
I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance to win it.
My people and your people, huh? Okay, I got you.
Listen, put them in a sleeper. You'll have all the time you need to hand out the belts. Let's go over to Studio 2 because we have a pair of belts over there. And please tell us what these guys have in their possession. Hold them up, fellas. That is what? Is that your tag belts?
That is our tag belts, yes.
There you go. Those are nice and shiny. Guys, are they heavy also? You can just nod since you don't have a microphone. There you go. Thomas is...
Just nod.
Yeah, I was going to say, Thomas is turning red. They're so heavy right now as he's holding them.
Just nod and smile.
See, remember to breathe. See, now, Sam being from Jersey, we're used to carrying heavy shit. So, I mean, that's nothing for Sam from Jersey, right? All right, and then we'll show off the main championship belt here momentarily. UWW2 is coming up a week from tonight. Yes. Pre-show, Thoughts Count Anywhere will be on the air from 7 to 8 p.m., leading into the main event starting at 8 p.m. Now, normally at the bottom of every card that is discussed or is What are you pointing at? You're like the wizard trying to have something come out of your finger? What the hell are you doing at the screen?
That was my pick. That's my pick.
For the first champion, yes. And there in this picture, you actually see the United States Championship belt in the picture. Yeah. But we got the real thing here on the desk. By the way, we are hoping Diamante, who is one half of the last time I saw the main event card, she's out somewhere on a lake, or she's swimming the European rivers. I don't know what she's doing to get ready, but she may or may not have internet. So
she's relaxing.
Oh wait, do we have her? I did. The flyer you put up. There you go.
She's relaxing.
UWW2, the pre-show. Again, it will be part of the pay-per-view show starting at 7 on the Go Live Vegas stream. However, it will also be shown on the UWW and some TCA free platforms for the hour leading up to the event, so that hopefully we expect you all to support UWW, Go Live, TCA. And at the end, by the end of the pre-show, unfortunately, it's going to cost you $9.99 on Saturday. If you sign up now, get a $5.99 discount, but $9.99 that day. So you'll see the pre-show live prior 8 p.m. though. If you're watching us live somewhere free, got to go to the pay-per-view to see the rest of the show.
You get a $9.99 discount?
No, $4, $5.99 now.
I heard $9.99 discount.
Discounted from if you buy now. From night.
Will you do
He's not a
me
math teacher.
Will you do me a favor when you're on?
I am. That's a sad
when
part.
you're on vacation.
Yes, when I'm on vacation.
Will you do me a favor?
I will try to.
Will you go in and have your teeth checked,
I
please?
got anybody you could recommend?
You don't have any.
I don't have none, man.
It's not my teeth that has
You
to get
wanna
checked.
see?
No, I don't want to. Not with the ladies in the room. What's that? Oh, we have to do your promo, so you have
Okay.
to take it out.
All right.
What are we promoing this time? Go.
Calling on the phones because the chief said so.
He's choking.
Absolutely.
He's choking on his own dentures as he's trying to take a. Wait a minute. I got a better one for you. I got a better one. You need to do a promo right now with them out. People need to buy their tickets or pay-per-view. Go to uwwevents.com, whatever it is. Why? Because the chief said so. You ready? Go.
Hit it.
Go.
Hey, folks. Next week, UWW2, Sahara Event Center. Buy the damn tickets.
Not the Sahara Event Center. The Sahara Hotel and
Sahara
Casino.
Hotel
Sahara
Casino.
Las Vegas.
Sahara Las Vegas.
Sorry.
On the strip.
We'll
8
get-
p.m. bell time.
Canned right now.
8 p.m. bell time.
You both got canceled.
Buy tickets.
Sahara Las Vegas.
Buy-
Come down and check us out.
There you go.
tickets.
What she said. Why?
Because the chief said so.
There you go.
That's why it rings a bell.
Hey.
Yeah, but he's going to buy the pay-per-view, so
He
I'm
should
not worried
probably
about Sam.
rethink his trip, though. I mean,
Who?
Sam.
yeah,
Sam?
Sammy.
Now,
Sam's a good guy.
I am legit looking more forward to UWW than I am for Money in the Bank tonight.
You know what?
Just saying.
Hey.
That's a guy who knows when he's
Hey.
going to watch.
Absolutely.
I know quality TV when I see
There
it.
you
That's
Order
right.
the pay-per-view
That's
now.
right. I'm going to be watching
and
on
you know
vacation.
what?
I'll be watching.
You know what? It's going to be all hubcaps too.
That's true.
All right. So anytime
Hey.
events happen and are announced, there's
Yes.
always the little asterisk, so that at the bottom you see those words: card subject to change. Now, little birdie told me a couple of days ago in a phone conversation that there have been some changes to the announced card that we were announcing last week because of multiple I like that. Because of multiple reasons. So what better time than having the GM with us? And I believe our great producer here might have some corresponding visuals. Am I correct in believing that, sir? He's downloading it now. So hold that thought for.
What the hell?
All right. So he had only one job. So why don't we take this time?
Did he eat his donut yet?
I have no. It's been busy. I would bet he probably. Let's go back over to Studio 2 then. Well, this is what's called vamping, folks. This is when we stall for time. Let's talk about some of the swag that we now have available. Us have available on the UWW site. What you got over there, fellas? Show them. And Jennifer will talk about whatever you hold up first.
I'm taking the
I see a
damn
white.
home, man.
I see a jacket or something with this. These first they have to figure out how to hold it upside right. So
There's only 4 ways to hold the
All
fucking
that
thing.
blood rushed to their hands right now. That belt was so heavy.
They're both like,
okay,
oh my God, Jennifer
focus,
touched
focus,
this. What
man.
do we do?
Okay, so we've got a jacket, awesome jacket. It's summer. Eventually, when it turns fall and it's not 500 degrees in Vegas, you might need that. Then we have a tank top, soft jacket. See, he would get that jacket. We've got tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies.
Damn, you should have.
Is that a men's tank or a ladies' tank he's got there, or unisex?
I am not sure. It looks like a women's tank.
Throws it to me. You don't know how to read a label? Jeez Louise. Let's see. All I know is this is a medium. It doesn't say men or ladies, but if it were me, based on the crossback,
I would
probably
say
ladies.
Ladies, yeah.
But you do have men's tank tops on the site. I did see
Yes,
that because
we
I
do
gotta
have
I gotta
men's
get my
Yeah.
supply of tank tops. So
We may even have schmediums for those guys. Certain guys.
Schmediums?
Yeah, we love
Small mediums.
Yeah.
And then what do I have here? Look at this.
You could even be walking in style with UWW shoes.
They are all canvas. And then if you're lucky enough, you get them. Look at that logo that's on the side there. Look at how pretty that is. Now, also men's and women's, or how are these sizes? Just ladies?
Probably men's because ladies are just like 2 sizes smaller.
Yeah, these are 11s. So these are...
Damn, no
Or are these Lady Tapas? Wait a minute. Are these Lady Tapas?
Wow, I don't know if they're
Love you, Lady Tapa.
I'm saving that clip and showing her next week. You're
Yeah.
not safe in Lake
Good, I'll be
Tahoe.
at Lake Tapas. I'll get a knock on my door after
You got to
the-
show up to UWW3 or something.
Yeah, I'll be back for you. All right, what do we have here? Oh, someone's like, oh, there, whoever it is, Rendezvous NA at, I can't even read where the @ sign is, a lot of laughter, and UWW after that. So support of UWW. So all these are available. How? How can our viewers and your fans get UWW swag?
Our merchandise store, you can go on the website. Well, first of all, follow us on Instagram. There's links right there. So UWW Fed. And then right after you purchase your tickets for next Saturday on UWWEvents.com, you can get your merchandise right there as well.
For anybody that shows up to the event live, is there going to be a merch table? I know you're doing meet and greets and stuff with some of the ladies,
so
but
everyone who comes, who buys a ticket, will be able to get to the meet and greet, and then there's also a merch table.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
come
I need to
see.
get my UWW.
I was just going to say, I may have to Venmo you money before I go out of town so you pick up my stuff.
Come
I almost
see.
said my shit. but
Come
I would
see
never
the
say that.
wrestlers. Spend some money.
Now, we do.
Support them.
That's right.
Because the chief said so.
And Chief, you've
There it
talked.
is,
There you
get
go.
your swag.
Go back down. There you go. There's the link
Visit
right there.
the UWW store.
There it is.
Love it. Ultimate Women of Wrestling. And you know what? Chief's actually talked about this in the past in his rants, that when the wrestlers come to show, by the way, the voiceover guy who did that video was wonderful, by the way.
Thank you.
It was so far from you, but well done, Chief. Boy, I have so many thoughts in my head right now, but I respect you too freaking much.
I don't get a bada bing on that one. There we go.
When you got to ask for it, it means nothing. I want you to know that.
You ask for them all the time.
Laugh for me, damn it.
Oh my gosh! But anyway,
I think we're losing it.
UWW. We lost it an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
UWWEvents.com. All right, so are you all set over there, Mr. Producer? Have I stalled long enough for Jennifer to announce?
Yeah. Do you have the original card or now? No. Okay.
We sent just the commercial. You want to just play the commercial with everybody?
Yeah, let's
Is
do
that
the
what's in there? Or do you have like the individual match? All right, so let's run that. We'll run that, and then
Yeah,
we'll come
then we
back
can
and
talk
talk
about
about
them,
it.
yeah.
Go ahead. Run it. Las Vegas, get ready. Ultimate Women of Wrestling UWW #2 returns to Sahara, Las Vegas, Saturday, July 9th at 8 p.m. 6 exciting matches featuring Big Swole, Diamante, Lady Tapa, Viva Van, Zeta Zhang, Alex Gracia, the Renegade Twins, and many others. There will be a meet and greet for all ticket holders prior to the show. Also appearing will be Jen Santana, Shaw Guerrero, and special guest Charlie Haas. Learn more and get tickets at UWWEvents.com. That was, but it showed the ladies that are still appearing, but it does not have match information. So you have the matches there, Ms. GM?
I do have the matches.
This is what happens when you have the GM. You have the power maker.
Inside info.
Right. So-
Whoa.
well, no, not you. I think Tom, did you say? Or she didn't pass it to you? Man.
I'm going to stuff a damn donut in your mouth in a minute.
Okay, let's update
My new thing can be keeping a list of how many times I dropped the ball. So there's
Oh,
one.
no.
There we go.
We're
It's okay, it's okay.
going to help fix that.
It's 1 to
All right.
like 5,000. It's cool.
No, not this time. But she was last time. You could check her out.
Yeah, she was great.
really nice.
All right, it's time before we go to break. Let's talk about the updated card.
The
Go.
matches, yes.
The matches.
So our tag team match is going to be Alice Blair and Johnny Robbie versus the Renegade Twins. So that's been out there.
Okay.
Another match that you've actually seen out there for a while now is Alex Gracia versus Sandra Moon. That's
Okay.
going to be an awesome matchup. And then we have Zeta Zhang. And so Zeta Zhang was going to be against Maserati, and there was some issues. We had to change that up a little bit with scheduling. And now Zeta Zhang is going to be versus Rochelle Rivetier, if I'm saying that right. Rivetier?
Sounds good to us. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll figure it out phonetically by next week.
Yeah, Aaron, you have them on email, so if you
That's you, Aaron, not
they
me,
are,
Aaron.
Yeah.
AE.
Yeah, they are on email. And then Viva Van, that new one. This is going to be awesome. So originally we had put, when Lady Tapa was here, we had said she was going to go against Milo McDaddy.
Yes.
We're changing that, and we're actually putting Milo against Viva Van now.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's going to be a better matchup if
'Kay.
you can. I don't know if the graphics are going to be up there.
Okay.
And then, so
no,
I
no
think,
pressure from the GM there, Mr. Producer.
No. Our next one was Lady Tapa. So now Lady Tapa is going to be against Lilith Grimm.
Oh.
Yes.
All
so
right.
That's going to be a better. Those two are going to be better matchups, I think. So that'll be good. Yeah.
Okay.
There was an injury with one of the girls we had to pull out, so we kind of finagled some things around. And then our main event is still the same. It's going to be Diamante against Big Swole. So
There you go. That's heavy duty stuff right
that
there.
is going to be a banger. So.
Lilith Graham, huh?
So it's funny in this industry. People think when you see matches announced, it's like written in cement. It's going to happen that way, and because of how often people perform, wrestlers, male, women, whatever it is, shit happens. Unfortunately, people get injured. Things happen. But now with airlines, people can't fly anywhere like they used to automatically, and so being able to switch on a curve with some of the new names. That's pretty good to be able to do that and have ladies who are available to come in next week.
We have so many ladies who are reaching out to us in order to be on the show, so that's not a problem. And hopefully, yes, there were some injuries and scheduling conflicts, and I just think our goal was to make a card that's even better. So, like when you have those, instead of thinking them as setbacks, it's a good time to like regroup and how can we make this match better? How can we get a better opponent for this specific person? And I think we did that with these changes. So
Card subject to change. That's it happens. You know.
Absolutely.
I think Lilith Graham. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a match.
All right, so for the preview, I kind of teased this when Thomas was still sitting up here earlier, and it did not come out completely in my statement.
Don't talk about him. He didn't bring a damn pad. To hell with him.
Well, at this point, after today, that's his problem.
That's right.
I will not be in town, but I will be watching.
He better go.
I have my pay-per-view hookup all ready to go. My wife's
give
not
you a
happy.
shout-out.
My wife's not happy that I'm going to be watching it while on vacation, but I'm like, hey, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So the crew next week to do the TCA show will be, of course, Chief and Matt. They'll be holding down the fort. And Mr. Thomas Burnett will be actually sitting in for me as part of the three-headed crew. And so Thomas will be sitting in for me. So Brandy, be kind. Also, before you leave, hopefully, I do have a title sponsor for the pre-show.
awesome.
And the gentleman hopefully will be about quarter to the hour, about maybe 15, 20 minutes. Because I'd like you to meet him, of course, after the show. But I also want to figure out a way to make sure Bernard can come on the pre-show for a minute or two.
Sure.
Just to introduce himself to the audience. His logo, he's the title sponsor. I want to give him a few minutes, of airtime. But so we do have a title sponsor for that. We also have Desert Chart Productions. So we have a teeny weeny other sponsor for the pre-show. So the pre-show is being well supported via Thoughts Count Anywhere. So I'm just tying up all the logistics.
Yeah, and if there's anyone
Yep,
else out there
absolutely.
who would like to be a sponsor for the pre-show or our
Or
show
the main
or
event,
UWW,
absolutely.
yes, definitely reach out. We take good care of our sponsors and give them a lot of publicity. And so
Now, for the main event, we have everything from commentator sponsors, wrestling sponsors, title sponsor, right? We have 30-second and 15-second commercials. Is that correct, Mr. Producer? That can be run during the show as well.
ton of exposure opportunities.
Absolutely. Anything
Can you sponsor the general manager?
Sure you
Yeah,
can. You can
yeah,
sponsor
I
as a
mean-
commentator. Absolutely. She'll be on the comment. Huh? Everything's for sale. Everything's got. Wait, what did we say
Everyone
earlier?
has a price, right?
Everything has a price. Exactly.
I don't know. Mine's pretty high.
Credit card.
That's right. MasterCard. Right.
You knew where I was going.
Of course, Jennifer.
Nowhere good.
Jennifer will be making a quick appearance during the pre-show to welcome everybody, of course, and then we'll line up hopefully a couple of the ladies to come on.
Do some
But
interviews.
even more importantly,
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
Jennifer will be doing commentary again, and Charlie Haas will be doing commentary with Jennifer as well on Saturday next week. So that'll be cool.
And I'm going to ring the bell.
You're ringing the
again.
bell.
Yep.
Matt's running the camera again. Is that right?
Yeah.
And our pseudo production team member Tony, have you spoken to him?
Yeah,
He'll be in tow. And maybe we'll get Bernard to help production. He'll have to earn
Put
his
him
cue.
to work.
Yeah, he can't just come on and look pretty. You know what I'm saying? We got to put him
He
away.
can help Aaron.
Richard. Oh, he is? He bought a ticket? Oh, he's helping you? Oh, great. He's part
All
of
right.
So, see, we're building up production. Aaron's buffering the production team here. So that is great. So the pay-per-view. I have to look down at the monitor, and there are just certain things that go up there.
Delete.
So the
Figure that out on Sunday.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that after we come back from break on those pictures as to who Matt has. It's like Matt's like where's Waldo with all the people he meets when wrestling's in town. You know?
I'm really I'm looking forward to meeting Charlie. I'm excited.
Is this your first time meeting him?
Yes.
Oh.
No, yeah, and I'm gonna miss meeting him in person too.
I'm excited about meeting Charlie.
Yeah.
It's
Hopefully
really
they'll.
great you guys upgraded the commentary team.
Hey.
Well, I mean, I'm still on it. Like, what? I mean, you can't upgrade that much more, right? But
True.
Just kidding.
Hey, how's Miss?
so great.
We're gonna go to commercial right now.
How's Miss Shaw doing?
She's doing great. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Does it say Chief on my forehead?
She's
You gotta
amazing.
diss me.
I can't wait to see her again.
I'm not Chief. That's Chief. You diss him, not me.
We're talking about Miss Guerrero.
I know
right
you
now,
are.
So be respectful.
And by the way, let's say again to
Be
the Guerrero.
respectful.
I'm trying
please.
to.
Thank you.
I'm trying to.
'Cause
Let's
I'm-
send out a shout out to the
'cause I'm
Guerrero
gonna-
family
I'm gonna
again.
put it on your
I know you're going to
forehead
put it
in
on
a
my
minute.
forehead, but Chief, just diss me all the time.
Chrome Dome.
Vicky's mom passed away. At least I got teeth that stay in without help.
It don't make you use KY
Fighting
jelly. It don't make no difference anyway. So.
That's not what he uses at all.
Well,
Hey,
KY is helping
His
those
teeth.
stick in. I don't want to look at the expiration date. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you missed it last week. That was a retort back at him.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
You
where
like
was
that?
I?
Retort.
You want me to be respectful? I'm trying to get retort. Yeah, okay. Respectful.
that?
Retort.
You like that one, don't
Thank
you?
you, Brandy. At least one person appreciates me. In all honesty, Shaw Guerrero will be there, but I want to send another shout out to the
Yes,
Guerrero family
please.
because Vicky's mom passed away last week. Shaw's grandmother.
Yes.
And I did see that services Vicky posted. I think it was on Instagram. She did post that there are services that are going to be held on the 8th, I want to say. So there's information out there.
August 8th? Or July 8th, I mean.
July 8th.
And
So
I'm
yeah.
trying to be serious.
I know you are. So if you check it out, I think it was on her Instagram page, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. But it'll be July 8th where they'll have services for her mom. So Shaw coming in after all of that. Yeah. Give her support, whatever, emotionally when she comes into town. But yeah, so that's good that she's going to be there. And but anyway, be that as it may, even though Matt now has fallen a few pegs down my roster of respect after his comment, we're going to go to break right now. And if there's someone new sitting in his seat, you'll understand why. Anyway, you're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. We'll be right back.
Who cares about Lake Havasu?
What's up, man? It's your boy, Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big Chief. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends and Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching the Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Devari. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm Smash of the Demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? I just wonder, is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
My goodness gracious, welcome back to what has been a crazy... Listen, after this, when we're back on the air and Jennifer's back in Hawaii, you know what the real test of her following us will be? If she's really willing to tune back in if she goes back home. She's like, man, that's crazy stuff. I don't want to watch those guys anymore. Because she watches us on the air, but she really doesn't get to see a whole lot of behind the commercial stuff.
Did Sam really say he wants to take Chief
He
home?
did. He said, Chief, he wants to take you home. Sam wants to take you home.
I'm not going back to Jersey, brother.
We'll
Sorry.
include the carrying case and the muzzle.
I spent so many years it wasn't fun. You know?
He'll take over the whole freaking plane.
Hey, Sam, Taylor's pork roll, buddy.
Shan's
pork
gonna
roll.
replace you.
I respect. No, he'll replace Matt, not me.
Yeah, no, Matt.
He'll replace Matt. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Good luck with that.
Good. Yeah, good. That I pay to see in the ring. There's a match for you.
Okay.
We should have a match between Shan and
the
Matt.
intermission time.
There you go, the intermission match.
To earn the spot on Thoughts Count Anywhere.
There you go. All right, on my shoulder, I have the privilege of holding what is the new Ladies United States UWW Championship, and it's heavy. It's a heavy belt.
Hey,
all the belts.
as I said, whoever designed them did a
They did a
fantastic
really nice job.
They
did
are
a great
beautiful
job.
belts.
Beautiful side plates on each side.
Yes.
But this main, I love the plate, and it's interesting. And give me the philosophy behind why it's called the United States Champion and not like a world champion, or what. Give me your thoughts on defending it as a USA title for the.
Because we're based in the United States, so clearly we have a lot of girls, but they're all kind of based. Once we start opening up and getting more athletes from around the world, I think it'd be more appropriate to have a world championship. But we're trying to be realistic, and so if all of the girls right now are, from somewhere, originally they may be from somewhere else, but most of them are living in the United States right now, so it kind of makes sense to go with the United States Championship. Once we start expanding that, which is something to look forward to, then we can kind of come on with the world.
Now we're getting. I'm sorry. Matt Shant is going. Matt's got nothing on me. So oh my God, this is turning into like
Don't
a Twitter
sing
war.
It, just bring it.
Close it. Brandon, you forget I have my own belt, bud. My Aaron Phillips brand belt, which I'm 1-0 defending, by the way.
Hey, Brandon.
Is retired in my office at home, so I got my own gold, dude.
Hey, Brandon, I got a story to tell you real quick. A year or so ago, some jabroni was interviewing a promoter here in Las Vegas, and old Chief threw a challenge out to this guy over here, Mr. Phillips. Never accepted it. Won't get in the ring with me, because if he got in the ring with me, I'd put a Tennessee dog whooping on his ass.
I called AARP. They didn't want to sponsor it.
Yep.
My insurance.
True story,
My
Brandon.
insurance won't increase the deductible.
True story, Brandon.
Now, why would
song wearing fatty?
Why?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rock. Why would I want to defend a belt that is retired? I'm 1-0.
You're not retired.
I'm perfect 1-0.
I'm the only one retired, and I'll come out of retirement to whip your ass. How about that? There, I'm putting it out there now. All right, I'm putting it out there.
Not got to call Medicare.
See,
if they'll do it.
when this all gets started and everything, and
Everybody better have 911 on speed dial. That's all I gotta say.
when it all gets started, man, and everybody's bad mouthing, Chief barking, and guess what? It gets real quiet, don't it?
Where's the kendo stick?
Don't need it.
Okay.
Not to you. Don't
I know
need
someone's
it.
got a stem cell company.
Don't
but
need
they
it.
go into like hip replacements.
Who
No.
is? Wait a minute. That's
After the match, we're sponsoring the
That's a
aftermath.
great segue because this brand new company, as of the
Uh-huh.
middle of this month, will become a new sponsor. Thoughts Count Anywhere. So a match might happen.
See,
in wheelchairs, it
That's
might
all right.
happen. Who knows?
That's all right.
They're gonna come in. I need stem cells in my whole body.
You know what? Why we're at
It
it?
all hurts.
in
We
our-
can do IVs with
It's-
stem cells in them, so they travel to your whole body. Just keep that in mind.
Can I
Leah.
come out as Captain America?
It's
if we go into
it's
one of those
okay.
chambers? Be pumped up?
I got 3 stents in my heart. I'm good to go, brother.
So you need to battle Ric Flair, not
I'm
me.
good
then.
to go.
We can take
I'm
pics in
ready.
our cryotherapy chamber.
I'm ready. And
in-
you
in
know
a
what?
costume.
And you know what? When a certain lady comes in next week, I'm gonna talk to her, see if she'll be in my damn corner.
Certainly.
And then I'll really
Who's
whoop
coming
your
in
ass.
next week? I won't be here next week. So.
Lady Tapa.
Tapa.
Shant says, Shant, remember, I already have your payment, buddy, so be careful. Life Alert will be the
That's
sponsor.
a-
That's okay. In-N-Out Burger will sponsor Matt and Shant.
I'm open to In-N-Out Burger sponsor. Too.
I got a better idea. We ought to form a tag team match. Tag team. And Jennifer could be this guest special referee in that match. You know, we can make Aaron back down from the chief. What about Shant and Aaron? I just said that. Jesus, criminy. We certainly would have the weight advantage. I will say that.
Hey.
Shant and I would definitely have no disrespect, Shant. Love you. I know you're getting in shape. But yeah, exactly. Squad 51. Hello, Rampart. Boy, I really
UFC
went
on
back.
Standby.
That's right. Anyway, the ring would have to be reinforced for Shant and I on one side of the ring. I have to admit that. I mean, I love Shant. Have you ever met
We're not
Desert
even gonna
Shark?
hide the stretchers. Just bring them rings.
Just bring him ringside. Let's have a first stretcher match. There you go. Whoever just lands in this match, the stretcher first. Anyway, we've lost control, which of course we never have in the first place. So it's the bottom of the hour. Let's go to our last break, our only break in the second hour. You're going to have fun editing this to send up, aren't you, Mr. Matt? Anyway, when we come back, we're going to keep
about
talking.
that.
We got No, you're good. We got birthdays coming up to take. Huh? How short?
That's what she said.
Blink and it's over.
They always are. All right, whatever the producer says, we'll be back when it's done. Don't go anywhere.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts Count Anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
Las Vegas, get ready. Ultimate Women of Wrestling UWW #2 returns to Sahara, Las Vegas, Saturday, July 9th at 8 p.m. 6 exciting matches featuring Big Swole, Diamante, Lady Tapa, Viva Van, Zeta Zhang, Alex Gracia, the Renegade Twins, and many others. There will be a meet and greet for all ticket holders prior to the show. Also appearing will be Jen Santana, Shaw Guerrero, and special guest Charlie Haas. Learn more and get tickets at uwwevents.com.
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event, and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
I'd like to say things have calmed down over the break.
Nah.
But nah, they really haven't. All right.
Ain't no fun.
Before our producer has some pictures of Matt. With some
Stop
people.
following me.
So you have some of those pictures. Please describe and talk about your. Look at that. Who you got there?
Good
EST, right?
Yeah.
She look her and now her and April are like besties. They're best ESTs. What else you got? What other picture? Oh, look. The aforementioned Theory.
Asshole.
Oh.
After the UWW United States
That
champion
became
gets
5
crowned, he'll
seconds
be the
later.
second best United States champion.
That's right.
Who's next? Was that it? Just those two? Or you have more?
Huh?
You have more?
No, that was it.
That was it. All right. Well, that's two pretty important people. I think I saw somebody walk in the outside studio door. So I believe that's our guest. While the camera's on me, would you just open the door and let Bernard come on in, so he knows he doesn't have to stand out in the hot garage.
How
but in the
about that
meantime,
one?
what are you showing now?
Oh, that one's good.
What's that?
Damn right.
Chief with the Renegade Twins.
Oh, from last time? There he is.
You didn't tell me your twin was coming.
I got to tell you a funny story.
That's my girl.
Bernard Barchi owns a company, Big B Financial. He's our title sponsor. And when he came on to Aaron's Hour a couple of weeks ago, he sent me his headshot and promo shot, so I put it up. You know how many comments went on that picture thinking it was me? And the comments that killed me was, you look so good in this picture.
Oh, you really had to come up there, didn't you?
Right, well, that's what they said. It's like, you look really good in this picture. And I'm thinking to myself, does that mean I look like shit every other time of the day? But
well, if the shoe fits, wear it.
I know.
When you sent me the picture for
Oh.
your website, and I was like, why'd you send me a picture of yourself?
That's right. It's like, I got this picture already. It's like, no, it's not me. But you know what it is? Bald-head guys with goatees and glasses, we all look the same. We all come from the same fraternity. As a matter of fact, just like the Clark County School District teachers that didn't get hired, rehired back, we're leftovers from the Blue Man Group that didn't get hired. So that's why it is the way it is.
All the tryouts.
Who, Bernard? Are you from Jersey? You're not from Jersey, no. You are, that's right, he is East Coast, but not Jersey.
close.
By the way, real quickly, before we move on, I want to thank April. Here on the table right here in front of me, these are some goodies that they brought in for my birthday, whatever. But so why there's a little light up pineapple here, which is no surprise. Pineapple candies. I got some goodies up here, so thank you, April and Sam, for that. Okay, you have a comment, sir.
I will gladly stand up for a few minutes if Mr. Bernard wants to come sit down.
Yeah, you want
here in
to
the
come
seat.
sit down for 30 seconds. We'll introduce, because you're the proud sponsor of our pre-show, and you're going to then be able to meet Jennifer up close and personal, which means you better stay 6 feet apart. And because she'll kick
her
your ass.
bodyguard, be
She'll
careful.
kick your ass, by the way. I will. She'll kick your. You saw the video. She'll kick your ass. She does exactly. So, Bernard, welcome, sir. Welcome for stopping in, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, real quickly, this will be practice for you for next week. Talk about the company that you own, and we first of all, from all of us here at Thoughts Count Anywhere and UWW, thank you for being our title sponsor for the pre-show next week. Talk about your company real quickly. Let them know what you do.
My company's Be Big Financial Solutions. I started this over about 2.5 years ago, and what we're doing is we're teaching wealth building strategies that are used by the upper 5% banks and corporations. I used to be plugged into the matrix, and I was a chef for 33 years. So I tell people, if I can do this, anybody can do this. You just have to learn how to do this.
I love that. Unplug.
You know what's funny? I shouldn't say funny, but his background being a chef for all those years, and then after all those years, he says, you know what? I'm going to cook up something else here. See what I did there?
Absolutely.
That was perfect for, like, if you smell what the rockets. God damn it. Anyway.
So I love food. If you want to cook and bring something to the pre-show.
There you go. There you go. That's it. There's a man in it. There you go.
Feel free. Feel free.
That's right. So, a little pre-show snack. There you go. But we will have, yes, sir. Well, yes. But Bernard will join us for a couple of minutes on the pre-show next week as well. But great guy. I met Bernard at a networking event. Actually, I was hosting a golf event about 2 months ago. And Bernard was one of the sponsors down there. We started chatting, yada, yada, yada. And we actually met last week about the opportunity to help the event and help himself get a huge audience as I break the flag over here. And he graciously has accepted. So, yeah, we're excited. So, Big B Financial website, how people can get you real quickly.
My website is Be Big Financial, so it's bbigfinancial.com. That's where you want to go. And I have a Facebook page. Follow me on there. It's BBIG, Be Your Own Banker. So follow me on that.
And
one.
you do DIY little things on there. You give little tips and tidbits and stuff. Do you have the logos I emailed you yesterday, Mr. Producer, for our pre-show? If you do, we have his logo. But all right, with that, I just wanted to have you come up for a few minutes. Chief, thank you graciously for letting Bernard come up for a minute or two. And more importantly, meeting the most important person in the room, Jennifer Santana.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. What an honor.
I know the answer to that, but I'll let him answer.
He will be.
Right.
If he's not in a few days.
Well, I wouldn't have picked it if I wasn't.
Awesome.
The question is if he's not a wrestling fan, we need to keep him up there to get him educated up to speed so he can pass the Canuck up.
Oh, so you are a wrestling fan. Tell her you're following a wrestling.
Absolutely.
You go how far back?
Well, back in the days, back in 1970s, you're talking studio wrestling.
So when you and I first sat down,
Ivan Putski and those guys.
see it right. When I sat down with him and I said to him, "Does the name Tito Santana ring a bell?" You see how big he's smiling when he walked in?
Absolutely.
He knew exactly who that was. I said, "Well, have I got something to talk to you about?" And so Bernard, great supporter, and we look to do more stuff in the future on a lot of different projects. But so you'll see him on Saturday on the pre-show and talking with you guys, whatever he can do as well to help everybody watching and listening. So
I appreciate it.
thank you, Bernard. We appreciate
You know
it.
what's funny is I think on my Instagram there's a picture of my mom with Ivan Putski because she used to know a lot of
back in the
wrestlers.
day?
Yeah, back in the day.
Polish power, Polish hammer. I remember Putski when he was like shaped like a pear when he was so heavy, and then he disappeared for a while and then came back carved out of stone. I mean, he was lean and he was muscular and he just was like he took this fat bodysuit off of him and there was this muscular guy in shape underneath the suit. It was crazy. I remember that. Like, all right, you know what time it is? Do we know what time it is around here? I bet Jennifer knows what time it is. What is it?
Oh my God,
Yell
it's
it.
the birthday time.
Birthdays!
I'm muscular and in shape.
You're
We all are underneath.
You're us-shaped.
I wouldn't.
I'm not one to talk.
I wouldn't. That's
You're
right.
the one that started it.
I would say all of us can run a marathon, but the word run is not exactly going to be in the definition. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon just getting through these 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's birthday time. Where's the cue?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Yes,
Happy
sir.
Birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Everybody celebrating a birthday today through next Friday, July 8th. Happy birthday tune, courtesy of Pocket Aces. Rob Goldstein and his crew over there. We thank you. All right, you guys ready for some birthdays? Today, July 2nd, Scotty Too Hottie. Referee Little Nate, Charles Robinson. Brett, the Hitman Hart, who, by the way, I can honestly say is one wrestler that Aaron even knows. Okay, our producer knows the Hart family very well.
The only ones he knows is the last name Hart.
Oh, and Smith, right. Davey Boy Smith. Yes, that's true. But everybody knows the Smith
Do
somewhere.
you know Harry Smith?
Aaron, do you have a question?
Do you know Harry Smith? Okay, just checking.
Amy Weber. Is that Brackus? Brackus? Okay, Brackus. There's some. I always have to defer to my speech coach over there.
Let me see that paper for a minute.
What? Yes, it's written clearly.
Folks, I wrote this so damn big. So big. That,
but you don't put phonetics on
that
there.
he's having trouble reading it.
No, I
mean, come on.
It's pronunciation. I'm worried about pronunciation. I don't care that it's neat. I'm all about pronunciation. I told Jennifer
Put your teeth in.
What's that? That's right. Jennifer, you should be reading the birthdays. Where were you at the start of the segment for crying out
For
loud?
dropping the ball again. Here we go. All right, so July 3rd, Joey Janela and Johnny Swinger. July 4th, Barry Windham, Sid Vicious, A.W. Washington. July 5th, Hillbilly Jim, Jerry Sags, Adam Cole, and Mr. Aaron Phillips.
Yeah, baby! Me and Hillbilly Jim are like this.
July 6th, we have Lars Sullivan and Vincent J. McMahon. Also, Sasha and Delaney Elix. Is that how you spell it?
Elicus.
Elicus. They're going to be
That's
21.
it. That's our producer's
That's-
kids.
that's Aaron's.
Oh,
That's
now
Aaron's.
they're old enough to come to the show.
Aaron's twins.
I know what they're going to be doing for their birthday.
Guess he's
July
getting put to
7th, Mando Guerrero and Ricky Steamboat. And July 8th, Marcel Barthel, which I probably butchered as well.
No, that was right on the money.
There you
And
go.
that's it. If you're celebrating a birthday from today through next Friday, once again, happy birthday to all of you out there from all of us here at Thoughts Count Anywhere. I have goosebumps. You did so well. Look at those goosebumps. Look at that.
See, you can be replaced.
Can you do this one again? Can you do that one again for me?
Mr. Aaron Phillips.
Yeah! I feel like Mick Foley getting that cheap pop every time he walks in. Right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. What's that? Yes, April. We're gonna come on up here, April.
We're
gonna bring April back.
I
up.
worked hard on that piece of paper.
I know, and that's why I went to hit our.
And
April,
it's gone.
April has something to mention about the 5th, and I had nothing to do with this.
Those of you that are available, we are going to Wise Guys Comedy on Tuesday at 7:30 to celebrate Aaron's birthday, and we're going to go watch Otto von Clutch do stand-up. So if you guys are available, come on out.
Come on down, Otto
Yeah,
von
come on
Clutch.
down. Otto von
He's a
Clutch.
comedian.
He's been
Well, if
doing
he watches
stand-up.
wrestling, Chief would agree with that.
Otto von
I
Clutch.
auditioned him for wrestling, and he's good at that. And the guy is funny, so come on out and celebrate.
Just
Aaron's
contact
birthday.
April so that we know, because there's a ticket charge, right?
It's only $5.
That's it?
And then that's it, and we'll have a good time.
Otto von Clutch is a joke.
Is there?
That's why
See,
he's-
And you can tell him the chief said so.
is there food, drinks available, things like that, or is it the $5 just for entry?
It's a bar.
Okay, but $5.
What? Oh yeah, and I'm doing a meet and greet tomorrow. I forgot.
Go, yeah.
It's,
Plug it.
at the
We'll plug
Advent
everybody and
Cox,
everything.
Bookstore, 900 Karen Street, from 12:30 to 3:30, and they will have the Waikomo Shave Ice truck. So come out and shave ice.
There you
Hawaiian
go.
Ice. What else would you expect from her? Hawaiian Ice. I mean, come on now.
And Tuesday nights, Top Rope Collectibles, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Sorry about that, Will and Ben, but 5 p.m. Pacific time. The general manager having trouble with her.
No. Don't put
Another-
the general
another
the
slash.
general manager having trouble with her.
Is that for Chief? That's for you. Oh, that's for me? You'll get there someday. I'm proud to
Hey,
say.
I only got 10 years left, and I'll be there.
Well, you get there before me.
Hell
so
yeah.
the 40th anniversary of
I'll
your
be
21st birthday?
I'll be
I was
70.
like, this
Me
is
or
getting
him?
dark. 10 years
Me or
left
him?
For what?
I'll be 58, dude.
That's
58. I have no problem. Age is
No.
only a number. I feel like 78, but I'm 58 on book. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be 70. 70 in November.
All right.
We
I-
done
I-
lost
What
it.
do we got
You
left?
know what?
I have no idea what's left.
You know what? Listen.
Who's wait. This breaking. Who's the most important birthday?
We ain't there yet, dum-dum.
Oh, yeah.
We still got 9 minutes left.
I did at the beginning. I said, welcome to.
Wow. What a
America.
What a jabroni.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. How are we going to make it through the last 10 minutes of the show? Yes, sir.
I will take the mic for a minute. July 9th, 8 p.m.
Oh.
Sahara Hotel.
No,
The
Sahara, Las Vegas.
Sahara, Las Vegas.
Right? Is that it?
Las Vegas Boulevard.
That's Sahara.
Man, take that down. UW 2.
No, don't take that down.
UW
Not allowed.
2.
Put that shit back up immediately.
UW 2.
And if you drive, oh my, if you drive down the strip at all this week, starting Monday, you will see UWW2 advertised all
Not her,
over the
him.
marquee.
Hubcaps.
Can't do
Hubcaps.
that. Can't do that to Jennifer. She'll fire us all. All right, that's fine. But it was funny on
No,
Chief,
you can
though.
do it to me. It's fine.
Hey, anyway, all female show. All female show. The Chiefs excited for UW 2. Get down there, buy your tickets, buy the pay-per-view, buy the pre-show, because the Chief freaking said so.
And while you're buying, go to thoughtscountanywhere.com, the merch tab. We got shirts. We got all kinds of stuff there. GoLive.Vegas. We got mugs. We got all kinds of stuff. And, of course, UWW Shop. Buy and support us all. We are here bringing you entertainment. We're bringing you fun. We're bringing something to somebody. I mean, heck, we made a fan out of this show out of Jennifer, who knows squat
I'm not
of
doing-
wrestling, but she's following us because she loves Chief.
I'm not entertaining. I'm serious.
So here's our
What the
shop
hell,
tab.
Over?
Is that the live website? There you go. I'm glad you could do this now, so I don't have to do it. There you go. WWE Creative.
Yep.
Chief watches radio on wrestling on radio. Our TCA shirts. Story time with Matt Chief. It ain't easy, and so on and so on. Now, somebody asked. Keep going because Sam was asking about one of these shirts that are on the site. There it is. That's the one you were. No, not that one. Keep going.
Thoughts counting?
That one.
Acknowledge me?
Got that one. That's the one the Chief. And there's the other one you were asking about, Sam. Now, if you go to aaronshour.vegas, Matt was kind enough to put a different Acknowledge Me shirt on my Aaron's Hour store. So you got that one as an option too. So we got a lot going.
I
We
got to
got a
put up
lot.
the other Acknowledge Us one.
What's that? Which one is that?
One I showed you, Acknowledge Us, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Oh,
instead
yes.
of to acknowledge
Yes,
me.
yes, yes.
Hey,
I just, Yes.
Inside source.
Okay.
And I won't give it up.
Did we mention Adam Cole's birthday in that list, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Day
wanna make sure.
Bay.
Because Brandy was making sure we said it.
Anyway, there could be a call up to WWE very, very quickly, and it wouldn't be behoove us Las Vegans out here that we might see our boy, one of our boys up there quicker than we know. May even see him this weekend.
Is it the one that we mentioned in the rumor segment an hour and a half ago?
I missed this.
I'm just asking.
Can't
if
make
there-
this shit up, folks.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. Solo, perhaps?
Yeah.
Would you show him on the sheet that's right in front of him where that is and that we went over that one?
That's
And
all
even
right.
Tom mentioned he didn't want to come up with, Thomas mentioned he didn't want to come up because he doesn't want to be a cousin or the brother of it.
That's all right.
Mention all that. We'll talk slower. You listen faster. See? Or you listening slower that I need to talk faster? Which is it?
I'm going to knock shit out of you in a minute.
I got Jennifer. Jennifer, take care of my leg. He loves your headlock. So all I have to do is have you headlock him.
doesn't?
He's
Oh, yes, I do.
oh my goodness. All right.
Hey, you know what? Now I'm going to
Did you know Money in the Bank's tonight?
I don't care. I'm more excited about UWW next week. Anyway, being a veteran, and I'm being dead serious now, being a veteran of 27 years in the military, this is a special weekend for all of us. It's 4th of July weekend. So if you're gonna have fireworks, be safe. If you're gonna drink, if you're gonna have some libations, drink responsibly. If you've got a swimming pool, watch your children, watch your neighbor's children, watch the small children. We don't need anybody. Dying this weekend. And if you have pets, keep them indoors during fireworks. You know, and hopefully they're microchipped if they do get away, like Sandy is ours. She's microchipped, so you know we'll have.
Are you
her
microchipped? Does Liz
We need to
Liz
keep an
have you
AirTag in your
microchipped?
pocket at all
Does
times.
Liz got to keep a track on you? Doesn't she?
She's got a thing for my damn
Oh,
know.
that's right.
You know, she controls.
It's like LoJack. You see
Yeah.
cheaper.
But anyway,
So you just hit the button and like set it off at any time?
you know, have
I'd pay money for that button.
everybody
You didn't put the dishes away.
have a happy 4th of July.
All right, absolutely great. Seriously, Chief, absolutely well said. Listen, don't pull a Jason Pierre-Paul. Those who follow football know what that means.
Yes, I do.
I hear chuckles over my corner, so over my ear, so Studio 2 knows. But you're right on. Got to be safe, got to be smart, because we just have to be smart with shit nowadays. Now, real
Yes.
quickly, as we start wrapping up, you know, April, I cannot eat these pineapples.
Why?
Because you signed a bag. How am I going to eat these? She autographed the. No, but don't you want to? Would it be more valuable to have the candy still in there in the bag that she signed?
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to rip that open. You would.
Would you like to try one? We'll open it. It's fine. Would you like to try one?
Yes.
But then I can keep the bag. I have to buy a little frame and put the
I
bag
love
in the frame.
pineapple.
I can't eat 'em.
Anybody want one? You want one?
No, my teeth will stick together.
You want one?
This will help keep them in.
There you go. You guys want one over here in Studio 2? Well, first I want to make sure there's at least
They don't have
you get
free
these
hands
candies
to
too,
grab
right? No, but you can get these where you. All right.
Hey, you know
Drop a
something?
belt for a piece of candy, you're all
Hey,
inspired.
on a side note.
I'm afraid if I toss this at Aaron, it's going to go right in his coffee cup.
On a side note,
If you make it in the coffee cup, $10.
wouldn't it be interesting if we saw?
Oh,
Damn. That was close. Son of a gun.
Almost. It hit the rim.
Hey, wouldn't
I
it?
have one more.
Wouldn't it be
You know what'll
interesting?
happen? I'm going to hit him in the head this one.
Wouldn't
Yes,
it
sir,
be
go.
interesting if we saw Edge this weekend?
If we saw who?
Edge come
It would be.
come in and do something at Money in the Bank this weekend? Not that I care.
But none
I
of,
don't.
but none of the Judgment Day is on the card, though. You don't have Finn Balor. You don't have what's his name now?
Maybe they're
Damian
gonna.
Priest?
Maybe they're.
Maybe. Listen, thing about wrestling, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
I'm just.
Logan Paul might be in town.
Who the hell
It'd
cares?
be more interesting if Edge's wife showed up to another certain event.
Beth Phoenix, yeah.
Oh,
the
ladies event, maybe?
Glamazon?
You're talking about?
The Glamazon?
I'm gonna have to reach out.
That would be
How
great.
about the Glamazon? You ever think about getting her in?
Who?
The Glamazon.
Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix.
Oh yeah. She gave me her number, and
Well.
so she's a great woman. Said I can come to her like advice or anything. So I was lucky enough to meet her.
And you know what?
That's
While they're
exciting.
doing their thing, how's your wrestling training going?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I had
Talk to
surgery,
me.
right?
Talk- yeah, yeah.
Ronald
I
says thank
had
you
to
for your
take a
service.
little
We
bit
got to
off,
wrap
so-
up.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
Good.
All right.
Thanks,
So
Ron.
thank you, Ronald. We appreciate you. All right. In all seriousness, we got to wrap up. We got to head out of here because, believe it or not, in about 12 minutes, Aaron, myself, and Jennifer, we have a conference call about UWW for next week. So we have a little production meeting planned. Is that right?
You do it right. UW. It's UW 2.
Always working. Always working.
UW.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hardest working general manager in the business.
Absolutely. All right. Studio 2. Let's thank Sam, all the way from Jersey, one of our Jersey boys here. Thank you, Sam, for coming in.
Thanks, Sam.
Thomas Burnett, as always, you see they're carrying all the gold over there, which will soon be around ladies' waist over at UWW. Also, April Hom, thank you so much for coming in, as always. Bernard Barchi, thank you for coming in and supporting TCA and UWW. Miss Jennifer McCord here in the house. God bless her. She continues to be our fan after this. Our good friend GM and supportive TCA, allowing us, TCA, to be part of UWW. The GM herself is Jennifer Santana. The man behind the booth, pushing the buttons. We want to thank Aaron Elikis, of course, for the opportunity to have our platform here. And we want to thank you, the fans, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do and bring you 2 hours of what normally is a lot of information, but certainly a lot of fun and laughter and camaraderie amongst people who are nothing more than wrestling fans, quite frankly. All right, with that, real quickly, final thoughts.
Everybody be safe this weekend. Have fun. Hopefully see a bunch of people at Money in the Bank and UWW next weekend.
Chief.
Love you all. Happy 4th of July, folks.
I'll give Jennifer last word as well. She's the boss.
Get your tickets for UWW. Get the pay-per-view if you're not in town. And please be respectful to other people during 4th of July. It's not just you out there.
Well said. All right. With that, everybody, thank you for watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. Coming up in 1 hour, come back and join me for Aaron's Hour. Jennifer's favorite guest I've had on all types. She is called Mystic Mona. She will be here. She will be here sharing all sorts of fun and stuff. Join me in an hour for that, but all seriousness, like everybody said, please be safe this weekend because I want to be able to tell all of you my stories next week on my birthday from July 5th. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating. We appreciate it, as always. Be kind to everybody. Why is that? Well, we have. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. We'll see you next week right here. I'll be in Lake Havasus videoing in Thoughts Count Anywhere. See ya. Las Vegas, get ready. Ultimate Women of Wrestling UWW number 2 returns to Sahara, Las Vegas, Saturday, July 9th at 8 p.m. 6 exciting matches featuring Big Swole, Diamante, Lady Tapa, Viva Van, Zeta Zhang, Alex Gracia, the Renegade Twins, and many others. There will be a meet and greet for all ticket holders prior to the show. Also appearing will be Jen Santana, Shaw Guerrero, and special guest Charlie Haas. Learn more and get tickets at uwwevents.com.